loses electrons in their outermost energy level, changing to positive ion, and its electronic configuration becomes similar to the nearest preceding noble gas. Okay? Understand? Any problems? The configuration of Na positive, Mg positive 2, aluminum positive 3 ions, similar to electronic configuration of neon. Of what? Neon. Of neon, because neon is the nearest preceding a noble gas to this element. Okay? We said that metals, positive ion, definition, negative, positive ion carry electrons, and so on. Okay? After that, we are going to study second element, which are nonmetals. There are differences between metals and nonmetals. As metals, they are elements which have less than 4 electrons. Okay, less than metals. Less than 4 electrons. Non-metal, they are elements which their outermost energy levels have more than 4 electrons. More than 4 electrons. Metals, we said that metals have less than 3 electrons. Less than 4 electrons. Non-metal, more than 4 electrons. As 5, 6, or 7. Okay. Okay. Oxygen 8 to 6 to 6, so its outermost energy level has more than 4 electrons, so it's a non-metal. Nitrogen 7 to 5, so it gains 3 electrons, and it's a non-metal because its outermost energy level has more than 4 electrons. Okay, fluorine 2, 7. Okay, therefore, each element, its outermost energy level has more than 4 electrons, so it's a non-metal. It's a non-metal. Non-metals change into positive ion or negative ion? Negative ion. Why? Gains electrons to their outermost energy level to reach the nearest noble gas, which following them or preceding them? Following them. Which following them. As what? As number 1, sulfur 16. Sulfur 16 to 86. To 86. So it's either to be 2, 8, 8 or 2, 8 only. 2, 8, 2, 8, 8. So it gains what? 2 electrons and changing to negative ion, which carry to negative charge. To negative charge. Okay? Chlorine Cl17 287. It's either to be 288 or 28 only. 288. So it gains 1 electron, becomes negative chlorine ion, which its electronic configuration is 288. So after gaining electrons by nonmetals, they change into the nearest noble gas. Next following or preceding nearest what? Nearest following noble gas, as they become as argon 18. Argon 18. Okay? Nonmetals, they are element. Rahman, what's meant by nonmetal?
They are elements which their outermost energy level have more than 4 electrons.
Have more than 4 electrons. Okay? After that, we are going to study the negative ion. What's meant by negative ion? Negative ion, we said that, Abir, what's meant by negative ion?
It's a non-metallic element that which
gains
1 electron or more during chemical reaction.
Okay. After that, we said that negative ions carry number of negative charges equal to number of what? Gained or lost? Gained electrons. In case of metals, we said that the positive ions carry number of positive charge equal to number of what? Lost electrons. In non-metals, gained electrons. As chlorine gain 1, so it's -1. Sulfur gain 2, so it's -2. Phosphorus gain 3, so it's -3. Okay? After that, the electronic configuration of negative ion is similar to nearest following noble gas, as oxygen 8, nitrogen 7, fluorine N become the nearest following noble gas, which is neon, neon. While phosphorus 15, sulfur 16, and chlorine 17 become as argon 18. So the electronic configuration of their ions become similar to the following noble gas, which is argon. Okay. The configuration of phosphorus -3, sulfur -2, chlorine -1 ions is similar to electronic configuration of argon. Argon what? Its atomic number is 18. So it's the following noble gas. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. Metals, non-metals, positive ion, negative ions. Okay. Its definition and the notes of negative ions. Okay. After that, third, metalloids. What's meant by metalloids? And we can determine the metalloids by its electronic configuration or what? Yes or not, and why? First, metalloids, they are elements which have the properties of both metals and non-metals. Both properties of metals and non-metals. Example, as boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony. Okay, they are the metalloids only. Okay. Note. Okay. It's difficult to know the metalloids from their outermost electrons. It's difficult to know the metalloids by their electronic configuration. Why? As boron, its atomic number is 5. Atomic number is what? 5. So its electronic configuration is 2, 3. 3, its outermost energy level has 3 electrons. So it's what? Less than 4 electrons. So it must be metal, okay? But it's not a metal. It's a metalloid. So it's difficult to know the metalloids from their outermost electrons. It's difficult, okay? Due to the difference in number of electrons in their valence shells. The difference of what? Difference in the number of electrons in their valence shell. Okay? Okay. As boron 5, silicon 14, S10, 33, and okay? It's a note. Metallic and non-metallic property and their graduation. Okay? We are going to show video to show or to study the difference between metals and non-metals in each period and group. What happens to metallic property in period and in group? And what happens to non-metallic property in period and group in this video? Okay? Metallic and non-metallic properties. What?
Voice.
Voice, It's a low voice. There is no found loudspeakers. Metallic property, we said that metals in nature lose electrons and change to positive ion. So as sodium level, it's positive sodium level, okay? Sodium level, it had 2, 8, 1. So its outermost level has 1 electrons. So it loses these electrons, change to positive ion. Loses these electrons, change to positive ion to 8. To 8, okay? Non-metallic property, opposite side. As fluorine